I'm sure as you saw that video right there of the trees down, obviously strong winds move through.
So that's actually what I've done here with early warning pinpoint Doppler. I've gone back in time. So this is not a current live view, but this is where we had some rotation, where we had SHEAR working out of Hamden into North Haven, into North Brantford, and Brantford eventually toward Guilford. So this is about 30 minutes ago, and this is likely the culprit for the damage that we've seen in that part of Connecticut. So as I advance this in time, you can see how it eventually reaches Guilford before moving offshore. So again, that's a SHEAR product, an exclusive thing you're going to only see here on Channel 3. But do want to take you back in now to the standard reflectivity mode, because we're still tracking thunderstorms throughout Connecticut. We still have for parts of the shoreline a severe thunderstorm warning that is still in effect for areas, say, from Madison through Clinton into Old Saybrook and Old Lyme. But the worst of this is already really moving offshore, where you see those deeper reds and those purples. So certainly some good news there, as conditions will be improving along the shoreline. But on the heels of that, we've got another cluster of thunderstorms from eastern New York into western Connecticut. The ones in eastern New York around Patterson, moving into Carmel, are going to be moving into Fairfield County. So we've got that warning in effect for southwest Connecticut, but out of Litchfield County and into parts of New Haven County, we've got the storms over New Milford, Waterbury, up and down Route 7, up and down Route 8, that will continue progressing toward the southeast. So parts of New Haven County that have already been hit hard, we've got another round of rain, not to the intensity or severity of what previously went through, but certainly we still have this next batch of rain with some lightning and thunder that is heading toward the southeast. We're talking about what is currently over Waterbury. I'm going to turn the lightning back on now, as it's going to allow us to see that it's not as numerous as it once was, but thunderstorms still ongoing through Watertown, Waterbury, Middlebury, Naugatuck, Newtown, Brookfield, Bridgewater, again heading toward the southeast. But you can really see the incredible amount of lightning associated with the storms that were moving through southern Connecticut and along the shoreline here before they made their way offshore. All those lightning strikes, you can see they're just really lighting up as these storms are rapidly moving to the southeast. So certainly the threat for rotating storms, given what we had previously been going through, those storms have moved offshore. So good news there. So while we still have this tornado watch up for a good part of Connecticut, we'll likely see parts of this trimmed back as we make our way through the next couple of hours. Our view from Torrington, about 10-15 minutes ago, we actually saw a little clearing there. We could actually see a little bit more in the way of some rain as we head through the next couple of hours. As we look on the wider view here, this line of thunderstorms, kind of segmented and scattered, extends all the way back to the west through the eastern Great Lakes and is all along a boundary separating some cooler, more stable air from hot and humid air that's certainly more unstable. So these storms, again, sliding to the southeast and doing so at a pretty rapid pace this afternoon. So our ICAM view from stores, just some lighter rain working through your community right now. And as we check out the scene from New London, the heaviest of the rain moving to your west and offshore. And then as we make our way into Middletown, just some lighter rain currently ongoing there. And as well as in New Haven, at one point the visibility was so poor, could not even make out the buildings there across the Elm City, but certainly an improvement. Essentially able to make out the sleeping giant there along the horizon. So another check of early warning pinpoint Doppler showing that the worst of the storms that were traveling from at one point that originated in eastern New York, traversed Litchfield County into New Haven and now Middlesex counties, are now across the eastern part of the Sound. But we're still monitoring these storms that are working through southern Litchfield County into Fairfield County out of eastern New York, as those will eventually work toward the 95 corridor from New Haven points westward, and eventually could even work farther eastward along the shoreline as well. So where are we going next? I'm just gonna check in with the control room real quick. Anyone? What's this? Hoping somebody's going to talk to me. In the meantime, I guess we can keep talking about, we're going to go back to Mark Zenny.